Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the studios here at Culpeper Media Network. My name is Jonathan Krawchuk, station manager, and it is my pleasure to welcome you back for this episode of the Recreation Rundown. And as we welcome you back, we also welcome Tabitha Riley, program and facility supervisor for Culpeper County Parks and Recreation. Tabitha, what a great opportunity to see you once again.
Thank you, John. It's always a pleasure to be here.
You know, over the months that we've been doing this, I love the fact that every single time we come in here, there's always something new. We always look back and we always look forward. You guys, Culpeper County Parks and Recreation, you are in the swing of things right now.
The department is really hopping right now. We are definitely busy.
Well, as we were sitting here in the beginning towards mid of July, in full summer swing. And you guys, I mean, I've seen some of the class listings. I've seen what we're going to talk about today. It's just incredible how much is going on. It's baffling.
We try to provide as many services to the county as we can. But yeah, since I was here last, we've had dance and play classes with Miss Kelly. Miss Samantha did a braided clay pots class that was really well received. I had to bring notes for the entire show today, not just my programs, because there's a lot going on.
There is. My sheet is double-sided.
Yes, it is. I've got two photos. Our Kaleidoscope Art Camp went really well this year. We were maxed out. We couldn't take any more kids. They got to learn all different, 5 different art mediums, one of which I just learned about this year. Sarah Scott is a local florist, and she does flart.
Flart.
The L is very important there.
It is.
Flower art. So she brought a bunch of flowers, and the kids got to take and pull apart the flowers and use the leaves and the petals and whatnot to create collages. So, and the kids were like, I did my flart.
My flart looks amazing.
Yes. So that was hilarious and fun. We've had a basic hula class, kayaking, drum circles, beginner tennis is underway, and then just last week we had a volunteer college student teach a beginner skills volleyball clinic. Actually received so much response for that one, we've had to open a second week. So we're going to be doing that at the end of July, which there's still a little bit of space for that one too.
It's amazing just going down these classes, and you know, one of the things we talked about is really just the amazing variety of offerings that Culpeper County Parks and Rec has. You know, you're talking about volleyball, we're talking about flart, we're talking about all these opportunities that the community has to learn and grow as they live here and play here.
Exactly, that's what we're here for.
You know, I love the fact that, you know, these classes or these offerings are so diverse because of the interaction with the community. You know, we have talked a number of times before where if you are interested in a class that maybe isn't offered, you could ask about it.
Yes.
But then also, if you have the opportunity, you could also conceivably teach a course.
Absolutely.
If you have a skill that you want to share.
Very much so. You do not have to be a teacher. You do not have to be certified. Like you said, if you've got a skill and you're willing to share that with others, we'll walk you through the process. Just give us a call, shoot us an email, Facebook Messenger. If I had a courier pigeon platform, I'd take courier pigeons too. But yeah, we'll sit down, talk with you, go through, set up the whole program. The department handles marketing and registrations. All the person has to do is show up and teach.
Yeah, so since we talked about these classes, the offerings, the possibility of even teaching, let's talk about how to get in touch with you. Obviously on Facebook, you can search Culpeper County Parks and Recreation.
Exactly.
Your website, culpeperrecreation.com. And your number is 727-3412. Your extension is 5.
Yeah, that's correct. They can also speak with Miss Samantha at extension 6 as well.
Okay. All right, and so, you know, I want to touch back on the website. You know, there's a lot of offerings going on. We talked about some of the classes that have happened. We will talk about some of the classes that are going to happen.
Okay.
But one of the things I wanted to make sure that I make sure I elaborate upon is the fact that you can get reminders and keep up to date with everything with a very simple few steps, correct?
Correct. So if people want to get email reminders, simply go to our webpage, culpeperrecreation.com. Middle of the page, well, depending on whether you're on a mobile device or a desktop, somewhere towards the middle of the page, you may have to scroll, is a little icon that says activities. Click on that. It's going to bring up another window or another page, which is our ActiveNet software. That is where we have all of our registration platform reservations. So if you're looking for a facility to rent, if you want to buy gift cards, if you want to get a gift card for someone wants to take a class but you're not sure what they want to take, get them a gift card. Great Christmas present,
I
by the
like
way.
that. You know, I didn't.
It's the gift of experience rather than a gift of clutter.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a very good
That's
one,
a
isn't
good
it?
one.
I
You've
like
been working on that.
I have. I sit up at night thinking about these things. But once you get to our registration page, you can either click on activities again just to peruse through everything we've got going on. If you want the reminders, create an account and set yourself up with an account. It's name, address, phone number, email address, all the stuff we need to know if you wanted to sign up for a class.
Okay.
And then I send out reminders about once a month, once every 2 months. I don't like to get a lot of spam, so I don't send out a lot.
You're an angel.
So once a month is about the most you're going to get unless we have something pop up very important that needs to go out. Registration for the fall will open on August 12th. So that week I'll be sending out a reminder saying, hey, registration's getting ready to open. Newsletters posted online. Go check everything out. Wish list all your favorite activities. So that way they can get a reminder about that. Also follow us on Facebook. Make sure you actually like us and follow us. Go to our page occasionally because you know those Facebook algorithms, they don't show you everything you want to see.
Yeah.
So, but we keep up to date there as well with the latest and greatest classes that are coming out.
Well, all right. So, okay, we got that taken care of, and I mentioned that because I want to run down some of the new classes, new offerings
Okay.
that are coming up here in later July and even in August.
Okay.
Because as we talked before, the wide variety extends throughout the summer into
Correct.
the fall, into the winter, which I think is where you're focusing your efforts right now, aren't you?
Correct. The fall newsletter is getting ready to go to the printer, and Samantha and I are working on winter programs now, so January through March.
So you're already thinking about Christmas.
Oh yeah, Christmas, I've got gingerbread workshop planned. We'll get to that. So,
It's a few episodes down
Yeah.
the road. So what's coming up? What's coming up now?
so I got to reference my cheat sheet again.
I understand completely.
So end of July, middle to end of July, we've got a bat hike coming up, which is going to be totally awesome. Friends of the Rappahannock is going to be hosting that one. Come out, learn about bats, see them flying around, all the benefits they have, and they're so cute. I've seen one up close and personal when I was caving once in college, and he was only about that big, and he was just so cute and fuzzy. So I like bats.
I'm beginning to, I learn more and more about you every time we sit down. So bats, got to mark that
I know,
one
I'm a
down.
very unique individual. So our volleyball camp, our second week of volleyball is going to be the end of July. Outdoor Learning Lab, this month's specific topic is a need for trees. Why do we need so many trees in the environment? What is their benefit? Swim lessons, we've got, most of our classes are full, but we do still have a few spaces available. Zumba is starting up again the end of the month. Then for August, we've got money management for teens, geared mainly for homeschoolers, but it's before school starts, so anyone can join. Family night hike, again with the Friends of the Rappahannock. Outdoor Learning Lab is for August is Beat the Heat, animal adaptations and how they deal with the heat. So that one's going to be pretty cool. Time for toddlers, fossil casting and making your own dinosaur bones. For our seniors, AARP Smart Driver class. It's a refresher, classroom-based only 8-hour class. If you complete all 8 hours, depending on who your insurance company is, you could possibly get a discount on your insurance.
Discount on insurance, refresher
Refresher.
course on driving. I feel like there are a number of
I
individuals.
know, we need this for more than just seniors.
Yeah, yeah.
Needle felting. And for this particular class, they're going to make little animals. So you get to pick different little animals to make. Our new instructor, Janet, is going to be teaching a drum circle workshop again. our Steadfast and True drawing and painting class with Artisan Bloom is going to be starting back up in August. And then also dog obedience, puppy kindergarten and basic obedience will be starting back up.
So again, the palette is very, very full, very diverse, and a lot coming along. I love the fact, and I'll make mention of this every single time we have the opportunity to sit down. The fact that you had the college students coming, college student coming back to teach a second course as well. Friends of the Rappahannock, they're doing a great job making their presence known in the watershed, and the constant partnership with them. I think that's, we always talk about partnerships and the diversity of offerings. And again, here it comes to light as well as we have our conversation.
The department couldn't operate without all the partnerships that we have, because it just helps us provide better services to the community.
All right, so as we still have a lot to go through. I do want to remind everybody that for the listing of classes, culpeperrecreation.com. We talked about getting on the listserv to make sure you get the emails about what's coming up. Again, follow on Facebook, or even just call.
Yeah, give us a call, talk to us. We love talking to our customers.
But hey, I saw you on TV. You did such a good job. I want to
Actually, at Culpeper Fest, I got recognized. Someone was like, "You're the lady on the TV, right?" I was like, "Oh."
I'm telling you.
I was like, I hope it was good.
It was. It's fantastic every time you come in. But I tell you what, Tabitha, we still have a lot more to come on this episode of the Recreation Rundown. Do me a favor and stay. Actually, I'm gonna bring in somebody else. You may know him, okay?
Just slightly.
Well, Tabitha, we have a lot more to get to, and I want to speak with you in just a few moments. But right now, we're going to take an opportunity to speak with Andrew Hardy, Director of Culpeper County Parks and Recreation. Well, again, we want to welcome back Andrew Hardy, Director of Culpeper County Parks and Recreation. Andrew, great to see you, bud.
How you doing, Johnny?
I'm doing all right. Can't even get it out of my mouth. I'm excited to have you in studio. Tabitha, I did a great rundown of what's coming up, but we want to go in a little bit more detail with you regarding some important things.
Right.
So last time you and I had the opportunity to talk, we were in the field house. And it has come a long, long way so very quickly. Give us a quick update where you're at or where we're at with that.
I mean, it's amazing that I believe it was a little under 30 days ago, which we met, did on-site filming, you, me, and Nicole. But since that time, they've already started painting. So those purple gymnasium that you saw last time that was so breathtaking is now more of an Arctic bluish gray white. And that's the look going on throughout the building. So they're doing the final touches. The roof got put on, the tin roof. They're actually starting the second part of the roof, which is the nice blue accent on the lower part of the porch.
Okay.
And they're going to keep walking forward, and we're going to get the final touches because, again, they're supposed to hit a form of completion by the end of August, beginning of September.
Goodness gracious. It is amazing how quickly that building has progressed.
It really has. I mean, we broke ground middle of November, and in spite of weather challenges and other things with the huge snow we had during the wintertime, it has stayed right on track. And a lot of credit goes to our general contractor, Gulf Seaboard, for the work that they put in keeping the crews running.
So we're looking at, hopefully we'll be able to get in there and do another tour before the ribbon cutting, maybe perhaps.
We do, and I believe, I'm not sure if you're part of the group, but July 15th, the Chamber of Commerce is bringing their membership out, and we're going to do a tour of the site, and I'd love to get you guys back on site just thereafter when the final paint is in, the finishes, the mirrors in the aerobic studio, the speakers, and give the folks kind of a sneak peek at what they're going to be walking into in the fall.
Consider it done.
Absolutely.
Consider it done. So again, congrats. It's wonderful to see that progress. And as folks come into the sports complex, they see the progression as they come there, and on the weekends or the afternoons, or actually the evenings now.
Until almost 9 o'clock at night, that's right.
So the lights have been up for a little while now, and you have to have seen a really big impact because of that.
Yeah, it's really exciting to think that folks have been without the athletic field lights for the longest time, and Culpeper Little League and Culpeper Football Association utilize them to end the rest of their spring season. And Culpeper Little League just finished up competing in the D14 tournaments, and they were out there till 9:15 at night because of the lights and able to do that. Football avoided some inclement weather that was really hot temps on a Saturday by moving the games to the evening. And I've talked to soccer and the other organizations as well that they can't wait till the fall comes in, and rather than having to stop practices at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, they're going to be able to continue for the youth until 9 o'clock, 9:15 in the evening. So it's going to be great.
I can only imagine how many times you've gotten compliments, just thank you, and this is amazing over the past month or so that they've been up. It's probably coming at you on a daily basis.
You know, to be honest, it's not about the compliments. You know, it really is about the community. And with Parks and Recreation, all know we're a real service-oriented industry. And just having the opportunity with the support of the Board of Supervisors and the county to get the residents the services and the amenities that they need, that's really the only reward that we look for.
Well, how in the world do you and your staff do all of this? I feel like there's just so much for your staff.
Yeah, fortunately, you know, we continue to get the support from the Board of Supervisors, as I mentioned earlier, that starting on July 1st, we just hired a brand new full-time recreation manager for athletics, Miss Holly Binkert. You'll be seeing her next week here on the show. She doesn't know it yet, just like the rest of the staff didn't know. But with her, she's going to manage the Culpeper County Sports Complex as well as the field house and really connect our department to our user groups and the residents, while improving also our therapeutic recreation division, because those who may not know, but Holly's background is from the school system, and she dealt with special needs kids within that environment, and we're looking at bolstering our TR division as well.
Well, I see we have a few more interesting things to come down the line.
That one you can talk to her about next week on her background. But we do see with therapeutic rec that there's a huge hole within Culpeper County within that area. And through Holly's efforts, we're going to be able to bolster literally 2 sections with athletics and therapeutic recreation. So it's a win-win for the residents of Culpeper.
I love it. I love it. A lot of great stuff coming down the pipeline. Now, before we part ways, anything else coming up? And in fact, wait a minute, you have some big tournaments coming to town, don't you?
Yeah, we've got 2 major tournaments still for the month of July. The 9th and 10th, we've got the Virginia State Lacrosse Championships coming. This was a tournament that many remember about 2 years ago. We had it locked in. It's through UVA and the Virginia Who's program, and COVID completely derailed it. Then we had it another year, and COVID derailed it. This is the first year that we're going to be able to get it up. It's starting the 9th and 10th of July, both Saturday and Sunday. 100 teams split out at the Culpeper County Sports Complex. Scott found, you know, gentleman, great lacrosse supporter.
Sat right here.
He's helping us with all the volunteers, him and Larry Ramsey, who also sat here with the Culpeper lacrosse program. And then the end of the month on the 23rd and 24th, we've got Rugby Virginia returning with the Summer Sevens program, and the volunteers with that group are helped by Mr. John Carter,
Who also sat right there.
who also sat right here too. So beyond the economic impact of these tournaments, we're getting a ton of community support from the youth level groups and their parents to come out and see the sports and really support their operations, which is an outstanding thing.
You know, lacrosse and rugby especially have been getting a lot of traction, along with pickleball and disc golf in this community over the past couple of years. And there are still some folks who may have some questions or be curious about the sports. This is a great opportunity for them and their kids to come out and learn a little bit more and see it in action.
Yeah, they're absolutely free events. You know, these tournaments, we don't charge any admission to get in. So if you're looking at seeing the little ones play, if you happen to have a little one, come out and check it out. If you're looking at seeing the high school or middle school age divisions, come out and see what it's all about. Because I know with a lot of parents and kids especially, you kind of want to see what you're learning before you step in. You know, to touch on another point, you know, Ms. Tabitha Riley, on the programs division, we've really worked great with these organizations, rugby specifically, on doing a variety of free clinics through the Parks and Recreation Department, coached by these leagues, so that kids have an opportunity to see what it's about before getting into the fall or spring season. So we'd encourage anybody to come out. Come out, get some good food, because there's food trucks there.
That's right.
And see some sports. What could be better on a Saturday?
Not much.
No.
Not much. Andrew, I appreciate you taking time to talk with us today. It's great to see all the wonderful things or all the wonderful opportunities that are being provided to our Culpeper community as we live here and play here. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Johnny K.
All right, folks, we still have more to come on this episode of the Recreation Rundown. Well, Tabitha, again, welcome back in the studios. It's nice to see you again. It's
Thank
been
you.
so long.
Oh, I know. All of about, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, about that. You know, it's always nice to catch up with Andrew and see how things are going. there is really so much that has happened already this year, and even more on the horizon.
Yes.
Earlier in the program, you talked about the fall newsletter, the Culpeper Quarterly,
Correct.
where you have an insert that's coming out fairly soon,
August 12th is when the fall issue will be out.
and that will have a listing of all the fall classes.
Correct.
Now, again, we don't want to run down all of those because
No.
there's an insert and there's like a whole big list.
There's 14 pages.
I'm sorry, what was that?
12 or 14 pages. 12 pages. There's 2 pages of maps and park amenities. So,
Good
yes.
Lord.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, but we do have a couple big events coming up, or things we want to make sure we note that are coming on down the line.
So, well, of course, fall bicycle ride. So the Culpeper Cycling Century is coming up on October 1st. CulpeperCyclingCentury.com. Registrations are still open. Fees are still cheaper right now. If you register the day of the event, you're going to save $15 over that right now.
Okay.
Event t-shirts are available until Labor Day. So if you register before Labor Day, 1, you save money, 2, you get your event shirt.
Win-win.
Exactly. After Labor Day, we're not providing event shirts. You can still register, still partake in the event. We're working on getting jerseys set up for this event, so those will be posted online soon. Other special event is Andrew and I were actually just at lunch talking about our Moonlight Halloween candy hunt. So that is in the works for planning. And then just general activities. We've got a lot of good ones that are coming back. As Andrew mentioned, youth rugby. They're coming back again this fall to do the Introduction to Rugby Clinic. It's a free one-day workshop, ages 9 to 14, 8 to 14, something like that. And 2 hours, come learn what rugby is, try it out, see if you'd like it. Then in the winter, they're going to do a full 4-week clinic. Board of Supervisor Gary Deal is doing his tennis clinic again this fall. So we will need volunteers for that. He's got a lot of people that volunteer every year, but if you know how to play tennis and want to help out, give us a call. Our intro to piano class is coming back. Our basket weaving class is coming back.
Sweet.
Some stuff that we haven't had in a little while. Letters from Santa. So sign up and have your little one get a letter directly from Santa, customized, nice stationery, postmarked from the North Pole. It's really cool. Gingerbread workshop. Homemade gingerbread, already put together, a little house. All you got to do is come and decorate it. That one's going to be awesome. It smells fabulously too. You gain 5 pounds just looking at it. Holiday floral centerpieces. We're going to be doing the North Pole Express trip. And we are actually bringing back the New York City trip.
Oh, really? Oh, when the tone shifted to Christmas, I could see a little twinkle in your eye.
You know me. I'm a
bad.
Christmas bug. Yes.
You got it bad.
I like Santa Claus.
Okay,
Santa
so
Claus and Rudolph and bats and cats and dogs and yeah. Like I said before, I'm a unique individual. So
I have it no other way. So again, though, I love the fact that we have returning favorites, the add-on of things that are coming back.
Right.
And
2 new things is violin lessons. Thanks to the Culpeper Palooza Vince Valley Concert Series, we are going to be providing violin lessons.
Wonderful.
And as long as we can get them ordered, we'll be providing violins as well. Thanks to those funds that the concert series raised, and also to a private donation.
That is amazing. That just happened not too long ago, and here it is already being put into play.
Right.
I love the partnerships in this community.
No, they're
fantastic.
fabulous. We couldn't do what we do without all the partners. So.
Well, again, keep on the lookout for the Culpeper Quarterly,
Yep.
which is coming in mid-August.
Yeah, August 12th, it will be, registration will open. August 12th is a Friday. It's normally mailed out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. If you don't have it by Tuesday, talk to your postal carrier, because they're supposed to deliver it. Let us know to make sure that you're on the address list, because the county is paying for those to be mailed to every post office and mailbox in the town and county. So if you're not getting it, we need to know.
I understand. All right, so again, there's so much going on with summer in full swing. Again, I want to make a reminder to not only myself, but to anyone who sees this, that you need to get that information. It's available
Yes.
in many different venues.
Yes.
Again, culpeperrecreation.com is a great resource. We talked about the getting on the reminder list and signing up for classes there. Follow you guys on Facebook. Just search Culpeper County Park and Recreation. And you can also call at 727-3412. Your extension is 5.
Yep. You can-
And Samantha's is
6.
6. I was. You figure I could. What's Andrew's?
Andrew is 7.
Okay, so 7.
And then April Coffee, she can either answer any question you've got or direct you to the right person. She's at extension 4. She's our office manager, so she keeps all of us straight.
I think she needs to be sitting in this chair sometime soon.
Oh, she will be. She doesn't know it yet, but she will be.
Well, again,
Between
Tabitha,
her and Holly.
I would drive them crazy, and they'll be. I would actually like that. That'd be fun. Again, Tabitha, it is always a pleasure to catch up with you. It's
Same.
always great to see all the great opportunities that are being provided by Culpeper County Parks and Recreation. It's also wonderful to see you guys take such passion in what you do.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's really nice to see the enjoyment everybody else gets out of the activities and services. Like Andrew always says, we're about making memories. So, thank you for helping us get the word out.
Hey, it's been a great day. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, we thank Culpeper County Parks and Recreation for the opportunities they provide our Culpeper community. As we live here, we want to play here as well. For more information, use the information we talked about today. Log on to culpeperrecreation.com. Give Tabitha or any of the staff a call at 727-3412. Follow them on Facebook, but most importantly, just be involved in our Culpeper community. Until we see you at the new pickleball courts, or maybe for rugby, maybe for basket weaving, who knows, maybe even needlepoint felting. Until we see you there, you have yourselves a great day, and of course, a better tomorrow.